And Rob G, let's go Eagles. They lose. First time they had won 18 in a row, 21 out of 22, and they lose on Sunday.
Well, they won 10 straight. Jalen Hurts had the 18 because, remember, he didn't finish that game. And
right.
That's
right. Jalen.
Yes. Jalen Hurts is a different animal. Yes, they lost on Sunday to the Denver Broncos, and it was a big game because all last week and the last couple of weeks, there's been conversation about the passing offense. A.J. Brown's not happy. Devontae Smith is not happy. So what the Eagles did on Sunday, they said, hey, we are going to feature our two big wide receivers.
Nice. Good job.
Even though they came in, ranked 31st in the NFL in passing, they attempted 38 passes on Sunday and ran the ball just 11 times. And needless to say, it backfired on them because you mentioned their 10-game win streak is no more. The Eagles try to flip the script on their identity, and it backfired in a big way.
You know, me and you talked about the Eagles, Rob, obviously a couple of times over the last few years, and I can't make out what the heck the Eagles are other than they're starting to be a chink in the armor. Something's going on with them, and I think that last play, that Hail Mary that they could have caught, Devontae Smith looked like he was actually about to grab it, and A.J. Brown said instead of catching the ball, I'm going to catch Devontae's neck. It just body slammed his own teammate to the ground. And I think that play is more indicative of what the Eagles are looking like right now, internally and externally. A.J. Brown doesn't have the wherewithal to sense to say Devontae Smith might come down with this, so they both end up on the ground, and there's a shot of them just laying on each other at the end of that game. Something is going on, Robin. It doesn't make sense considering, you know, they're the reigning champs. They've got time together, same coach, I guess a new coach. They got the same kind of core. So you would think they'd be locked and loaded in as far as where they are, and man, something is off. And a couple of things to note. Number one, the thing they've done nothing else. They've run the ball, right? That's what they do. They were second all last year, averaging 170.
Yeah, but they had an unbelievable running back who had an unbelievable year, too.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. 179 yards. He's still there.
Yeah, but the defenses are playing different. Saquon is not going to get 2,000 yards.
He don't need 2,000. How about
saying,
more than 30 on 6 carries in the second half versus Denver? And something is off right now with the rushing attack. He's averaging 3.1 yards a carry, which is the worst for the Eagles in like 30 years. So something's going on with the running game, which is fine. Okay, you say, well, like you said, people are focusing in on the rushing now because that's what we've done well, so we're airing it out. As Rob G just mentioned, they're last in passing. They went a half without a completed pass. They've gone a couple of halves with only 7 yards once.
How many games have they won?
They're 4-1 right now. Okay. And they're a blocked field goal. They don't make that from being worst record. They just something
we
is
can sit
off.
here all day and talk about that.
Right.
All blocked field goal. Somebody fumbled. Somebody threw. Oh, if the Chargers didn't throw an interception, they would have beat Washington. They threw an interception. That's part of the game.
And I hear you.
Part of the game. I don't play that game.
And the Eagles don't look good.
I'm not concerned at all.
I am
because you were. I remember last year, and we can find the tape.
Yes.
You were going into the Super Bowl. Oh, look at Jalen Hurts. He don't look good. There's something wrong with them. I know you were hoping that, so that the Lions could beat them or something. So you were kind of talking because you were talking down about Jalen Hurts and how he was performing, and he was the weak link. And guess who was the Super Bowl MVP? It was the guy you thought was the weak link.
So if we run the tape, let's run the tape. Let's be clear what I said. My concern with Jalen Hurts, and it still stands, my concern was if he were in a shootout, could he pull it off? It's not that Jalen Hurts can't win a game.
He don't have to be in a shootout.
Right, but that was my concern. If I have to say Jalen Hurts, go win it. Jalen Hurts has gotten the job done. He's had a heck of a career. I'm not even arguing that.
If I said to you, you would argue with me if I said nothing is wrong.
No, you mean nothing is wrong.
Nothing is wrong.
They can't run the ball or pass the ball.
Teams go through this. You said that about the Steelers. The Steelers can't run the ball. Aaron Rodgers is 41. No, I'm saying what you said earlier. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. You said that earlier. They're 3-1 and haven't even won a game at home. My point is, football is very simple. It's about wins and losses. Stop with the how it looks. How it looks doesn't matter.
You're not.
How
you're
it
totally,
looks doesn't matter.
How it looks, okay.
It does not
now,
matter.
Let's pull
if
the,
they
hold
start
on.
losing,
Let's pull the
if
tape.
they lose 4 in a row,
okay.
then you could come back with that.
If Rob only would say this to Rob, because Rob sat up here the entire year last year knocking the Chiefs, who did the exact same thing. Won all season long. They did
no.
nothing but win to the tune of 15-1.
And then
what happened?
What happened in the Super Bowl?
All I said
what happened in the Super Bowl?
All they did was win.
What I said was going to happen.
Don't tell you spent it.
What I told you was going to happen was that they weren't going to win a Super Bowl. Yes, I did.
You spent the entire season telling me they don't look good. Something wrong. I don't like the way they win. This can't keep winning. You did. They can't keep winning like that. I don't like it. That's what you said. So all I'm saying is the Eagles, something is off with them because, again, I'm not saying that but win.
The difference is on that story is the Eagles have a track record. They won the Super Bowl, and people said
they won one Super Bowl, and the Chiefs have won 3. Who has a track record? What are you talking about?
People said the same thing last year. All I'm telling you is I'm not going to get my panties in a bunch because they finally lost the game.
But
you've been saying this for over a year.
What do you mean I've been saying it? I've been saying they've been playing fine and for A.J. Brown to just, figure it out.
You said last year going into the Super Bowl that he was the weak link and that
you were concerned about it. On a great team,
you were concerned about it.
On a great team,
and he was the MVP.
It wasn't the defensive line.
He was the MVP. It wasn't the offensive line.
Exactly.
It wasn't the defensive line. It was him. The guy you said can't play.
And Jalen Hurts. So what's going on when I have both of my star receivers questioning me? Devontae Smith, who doesn't speak too often,
that's
saying
what
there's something
receivers
going
do.
on. Then
that's what they do.
Then you have a running back who ain't running the ball.
It's about
something
results.
is off with
They're
the Eagles.
4-1 through
they
5
absolutely
games.
Are.
Come on,
and they got
man, stop
and
it.
they got 12 more games to go. And then they got to go through a postseason.
When they lose 3 in a row, call me.
And something is off with the Eagles.
I'm not buying it.
You don't have to buy it. I'll buy it for you. In fact, I'll buy 2 packs of it. The Eagles, something is off with them, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how they remedy it. But they can't keep their. This is not sustainable. Winning these games like this.
What does that mean? What are you saying? So what are you saying? They're not going to make the playoffs? They're not going to win the division? So what are you saying? I'm asking you what's sustainable.
I'm saying they're absolutely not going to win a Super Bowl playing like this.
Okay, there you go.
You can put a stamp on that.
All right,
stamp on that.
That's easy to say because teams don't repeat. It's hard to repeat.
Wait, because that's what you said about the Chiefs over a whole entire year.
And they didn't.
Right,
win
so that's
again.
easy to say then.
It's
so
easy.
you don't waste my whole year telling me that.
No, because everybody and their uncle picked the Chiefs because they were 15-1.
And they got to the Super Bowl.
No, they lost.
The best part about this
I told you all year.
Act like they didn't get to the Super Bowl.
No, but it didn't matter. I told you. I don't care how many games they won.
Every week you kept picking them to lose because you kept saying it wasn't going to work.
I didn't pick them to lose every week.
You did. Rob Shea has the stats.
I did not.
It was 12 games you picked and 10 for the Lions.
So I picked the Lions and Chiefs to lose every
12 times
week.
you picked the Chiefs. We literally keep.
No,
you do know we do NFL pick'em, right?
You don't have that. You could go back and look it up.
Rob G did it already.
Rob G, there's no way I picked 12 times against the Chiefs.
He's calling you out.
Thank you. 5
10.
times.
It was 10.
5.
It was 10. He just said it was 10.
He said 5.
He's 10.
I just saw 5
because he's on the phone. He went 5 twice.
Mary, pipe down.
Hey, now he calling you out, Mary.
8,
Mary, throw a plate of food at him
Mary,
later.
pipe down. Don't throw my food that I'm paying money for.
I'll do a cheesecake.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no, he might eat it now. He might pick it up. He's back now. He's back now.
877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369. Are you Chicken Little like Kelvin, or are you worried about the Eagles? Is this style of winning and overall style of play sustainable? All right, Jordan in D.C., you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Jordan?
Oh, hey, guys. How you doing?
What's
doing
up,
great.
Jordan?
I've been listening to you guys for so long. Finally got through.
Awesome.
I think, yes. Calvin, I couldn't disagree with you more. I think Rob is completely in the right. They're winning ugly, but outside of Sunday, they're still winning. You know, I think you got to still give them the benefit of doubt that until they are no longer, look like winning at a high clip, that they'll still come through. You know, they played the Giants in 2 of their next 3 games. They could very well be 7-1.
Exactly. And they could get healthy. The Giants are the Giants are a team you could beat. You know, everybody was making
they better beat them.
But everybody was making a big thing about Jackson.
I mean, that's that's to be expected.
But did you see that somebody equated him?
Thank you, Jordan,
and the Yankee starter.
Slist,
no,
who? Which one?
Slist, the rookie who pitched against.
Oh
the
yeah. What did he get? 12 Ks or something?
Yeah, 12 strikeouts.
Yeah.
But I was like, one's in a playoff game, one's a regular season game. I don't think it's the same thing.
No, and mind you, one regular. It's like give him. Come on now. A high-pressure postseason is a little bit different.
JR in Indianapolis, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, JR?
Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Man. What's up, brother?
Hey, congratulations, Rob, on your achievement this weekend.
Thank you, man. Very
now
proud.
I'm on your top.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Let me hear you. I'll push back on
Where
you.
in the world they only got a 4-game sample, and KC every week stood on how to win ugly, how to win however it may come, and they kept a low ego about themselves.
No, here's the
thing
difference. No, here's the difference.
All right.
The Chiefs had a particular kind of offense when they first burst onto the scene and became the Chiefs. And it deteriorated year after year, JR. That's what I was making a point about.
All the money with Patrick Mahomes.
No. They told Patrick Mahomes, take this deal, this team-friendly deal. We're going to keep it together for you. That's what they told him, and he took that deal. My point is, the Eagles were never that. They were never that with Jalen Hurts. He had a really good year, 1 year, right, where he had a really good year, but they was never like, he's spectacular, he's in the conversation, he's going to win 4 Super Bowls. Nobody talked about him of that ilk. And that's what I was talking about in watching Kansas City.
The potential for their explosiveness. They always had the potential for explosiveness.
Yeah, but people looked at him as the weak link last year going into the Super Bowl. Am I right or wrong about that?
Man, that was Kelvin, and they were riding. They were riding the horse that they were supposed to ride. Saquon Barkley. That was really his coming of truth.
And when it came down to it, they took away. He had 40 yards in the Super Bowl, and it didn't matter. They steamrolled.
Why he fall off the horse is what I'm trying to figure out.
Steamrolled.
I know they got a couple of offensive linemen switcheroos, but man,
Scott, let's do Scott. You're on the Odd Couple.
Saquon
Fox
retired.
Sports
Did I miss
Radio
something?
in North Carolina? What's up, Scott?
What's up, my guys? How y'all doing?
Yo.
Great.
Yeah, the sky is always sunny in Philadelphia. The Phillies going to win tonight, and the Eagles are good. We have a new offensive coordinator every year. That's what's new, Kelvin.
Why do you do that?
Teams,
Real question. Why do they do that? Why? I'm asking legitimately. Why do you think they do that?
Because we're the team that if you come here, you do your job, you get an opportunity somewhere else.
Right. They come snatch
your career.
Every year is crazy. Y'all acting like y'all the 90s Cowboys or something up in this thing. The 80s, 49ers.
To show how good Jalen Hurts is. Every year he makes the playoffs, the Super Bowl twice. He gets the job done, no matter how it looks. And defense and special teams are coming along now, too.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
Good luck, Scott. We'll do it again, Scott. I feel like we do this all the time. All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.